Are you struggling with a narcissist and you're feeling like they have just got you pinned to the ground? I have been exactly where you are. I have had that feeling. I've been through those sleepless nights. I know those feelings. And I've been helping people through it myself as a lawyer, as a coach, as a high conflict negotiator as well. And I want to help you stop the struggle. So I'm going to give you ways to hurt a narcissist forever. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what to do. I do want to say before we dive in that you want to make sure that you never put yourself in any sort of danger. So if you are feeling like you are in any sort of danger, please don't put yourself there. The point of this video is to hurt them in a way that is going to push them out of your life so that you can break free, so that you can walk away, so that you can erase them from your memory, so that you can erase them from your life. The real pain for them is to be erased. That's kind of the end game here. So, how do you get there? How do you move toward that place, right? Because you're the one who constantly feels like this ain't fair. How's this happening? Everyone's believing their lies. They constantly get away with everything. Believe me, I know. I hear it all the time. I hear the pain. I hear the constant feeling of you're on the defense and you want to know, how do I get on the offense? By the way, if you haven't subscribed here, I invite you to do that now. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you want phrases for disarming narcissists, go ahead and grab my free phrases for disarming narcissists at disarmthenarc.com. They'll help you in any situation as well. And I'm Rebecca Zung. I've written a best-selling book, USA Today, #1 best-selling book, Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. And I invite you to grab that too. How do you hurt a narcissist forever? Well, the first step for doing that is to create these super strong boundaries. Narcissists will push your boundaries. They're going to push your buttons. They're going to do everything they can to push your buttons. They get supply from that. What is supply? Supply is anything that feeds this deep, dark hole that's inside of them. They feel like they have no inherent value. So they have to get all of their value from external sources. I always say they're like that chocolate Easter bunny that looks really nice on the outside, but on the inside, there's nothing going on. It's totally hollow inside. At least that's how they feel. They look beautiful when they first come around, but as soon as you see what's going on inside, there's nothing there. They don't feel anything. There's no heart there. In fact, they take cues from other people on how they're supposed to look as far as what it looks like to care. It's like they don't actually feel the care. They just know what it looks like to pretend to care. That's not caring. They thrive on this manipulation. They thrive on control. But they also thrive on image. What do they look like to the world? So I always say there's two forms of supply. Diamond level supply, which is their image, how they look to the world, and then what I call coal level supply, which is manipulation and control. Now, it's really important that you understand those two different tiers of supply, because one is going to definitely be more important than the other. And you can hurt them on the diamond level supply more than you can hurt them on the coal level supply. Although they love both, they definitely love both and they want to keep both. But that manipulation, that control, that pick, that I want to get you, I want to manipulate you, that is less important than their image. Their image is going to be their all important thing. So what do I mean by that? Well, setting firm boundaries, that's going to be the very first thing that you can do to protect yourself. So you're going to want to do that first and foremost, to just start the process of you healing and stopping the conditioning and shutting off that first form of supply for them, and also for you to stop that conditioning process and you to stop this pushing against you. It's you starting to say, I'm not going to be manipulated. It's you starting to say, I'm demanding respect for myself. And it's you just starting one little baby step. So just putting that invisible boundary down around you and saying, I'm demanding that I get to be spoken to with respect. No matter who you are, no matter what situation you're in, I don't care if it's your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your boss, your colleague, no matter who it is, you get to be treated with respect. Start just imagining that they're a toddler having a tantrum on the floor. And just when they get upset, when they get angry, just say, I can see that you're upset. I can see that you're angry. We can resume this conversation when you've calmed down, when you can be rational, whatever words feel comfortable to you. But you can say, this approach is not working for me. This conversation doesn't work for me. You can just walk away at that point. And if they don't like it, that's okay. But you don't need to remain in conversation where you're being degraded, where you're being harassed, where somebody is putting you down. No, you don't. Absolutely never. And if somebody puts you down, or if somebody says something to you that is hurtful or whatever, you don't need to say anything back. You don't need to say anything. You can just say, thank you for the feedback. But never justify, argue, defend, or explain. I always say never jade. I always say I love jade. I'm half Chinese, so I always wear jade, but never jade. Why? Because you're never going to get a narcissist to go, oh, you know what? I thought about what you said and huh, I'm really feeling enlightened now. I've really come to believe that you're right. That's never happening. Ever. It's never happened in the history of the world of narcissists. If you ever do get them ever to say anything like that, it's because they're manipulating you. Don't bother. Just don't justify, argue, defend, or explain. First thing, set firm boundaries. The second thing you want to do is then focus on yourself. Focus on your personal growth, focus on your success, focus on who you want to be for yourself, not looking to them to validate you, not looking to them to support you, not looking to them to give you anything that you are going to need for yourself, because you're not going to get it from them. It's not happening from that section of your world. They want attention for themselves. They want validation from you flowing in that direction. So if you want to start shifting it this direction, it's not happening for you. You need to pursue your passions and focusing on whatever it is that makes you happy, whether it's your career, your hobbies, your children, your family, your friends, whatever it is that is your thing. Do you nurture meaningful relationships that matter to you? Prioritize your own happiness, prioritize your own joy. That will be ultimately the thing that will serve you, and it will be a potent form of self protection down the road. It will definitely hurt that narcissist because they'll see that you're moving on, that you don't need them anymore, that you don't care so much about what they think or they matter so much. And it will hurt them. Focus on you. In the comments, I want you to write, I'm focusing on me. Put that in the comments below. I'm focusing on me. And if you need extra support, join my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. It's a great place for support. Lots of great people in there supporting each other. And I want to know, what boundary setting techniques are you going to employ? Which ones have you found to be effective too? I want to know that in the comments as well. So just drop a comment below and let us know. We are a community here and we're helping each other out. So drop a comment below and let us know. Tell us your story and share your insights. Share your insights with the rest of us so that we can learn from each other's experiences here. So another strategy in all of this is prioritizing your emotional well-being. So getting support from others. What does that mean? It might mean therapy. It might mean joining a support group. It might mean going to get help from a pastor or your synagogue or wherever it is that you go. What does a narcissist not want you to do? Have anybody other than them. They definitely want to isolate you and not want to see you go to people outside of their world. But when you're dealing with a narcissist, it's extremely emotionally draining and traumatizing. It's so toxic. So you really do need to incorporate these sorts of things into your routine and then start thinking about healing. What are you going to do to heal yourself? Is it going to be breathing techniques, exercise, yoga, all part of your therapy, right? Mindfulness, all of this is healing from that toxicity. The more they see that you are taking care of yourself, self-care, pursuing your passions, moving on, creating boundaries, it will definitely hurt a narcissist forever. And the last thing is creating a strategy that includes leverage. That's all part of my slice strategy that will expose a narcissist and expose their true nature, that diamond level supply, to others. They have a very carefully crafted facade to maintain that image and shedding light on their manipulative behavior or bad things that they've done or their lies or their porn addiction or they've committed domestic violence or that they're a cheater or whatever it is can be incredibly damaging to them. And hey, if they didn't want you to tell it, then they shouldn't have done it. Seeking support, exposing their true colors, getting what you want done. Those are the things that you can do to hurt a narcissist forever. Powerful strategies. If you found this video valuable, make sure that you like it, make sure that you share it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe here and hit that notification bell. The next video that I want you to watch is how to make a narcissist panic. Remember that you are worthy of love, respect, and happiness. And until next time, remember that today's a great day to start negotiating your best life. And I will see you in that next video. Shopify helps millions sell billions around the world through their digital courses, through their digital products at the touch of a button on their smartphones, on social media, however they want, including me at shop.rebeccazung.com. You can access your store from all over the world, just the touch of a button from your smartphones. Start accepting payments. Everything you need to sell online, manage orders, and develop relationships in one place and look fabulous doing it. Shopify is the commerce platform that is revolutionizing millions of businesses worldwide, including my own, at shop.rebeccazung.com. So right now, what you need to do is sign up for a $1 a month trial period at shopify.com/bestlife, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/bestlife to take your retail business to the next level today. Shopify.com/bestlife. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. If you're feeling totally drained right now because energy vampires have got you down, sucked the life out of you, I get it. I've been so where you are. And I can tell you that therapy has been one of the best gifts I've ever given myself during the worst times of my life. It has taught me how to love myself again so that I can set the boundaries I need to so that I can feel like myself again. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, I encourage you to give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, it's convenient, it's flexible, you can suit it to your own schedule. You just fill out a brief questionnaire and you get matched with a therapist. And if you want to switch therapists at any time, you can. So find your sweet spot with BetterHelp. You just visit BetterHelp.com/negotiate today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/negotiate.